Hi, I'm Phil, an applications engineer here at United Electronic Industries. Today I'd like to introduce you to the most popular data acquisition modes used in UEI equipment. Point-by-point mode. Point-by-point is software-controlled timing. There's no hardware automatically collecting data for you in the background. The data acquisition process starts when you call our API. It's a very simple API, as you simply call read and you get the data. Given this is software-controlled timing, this approach is good for applications acquiring data at 100 Hz or less. Data mapping and variable data mapping, DMAP and VMAP modes. DMAP and VMAP are the equivalent of reflective memory. These modes of data collection program the FPGA that is on each of our I/O boards to collect data automatically for you via a hardware buffer. You can configure one DMAP or VMAP to collect data from an arbitrary number of I/O boards and from a variable number of channels on each I/O board. The DMAP VMAP API programs the FPGA, starts it running, and you simply call refresh once to get all the data from all the channels on all the I/O boards that you selected. DMAP provides you with a single data point from each channel. VMAP provides you with much more than one data point from each channel, so VMAP is good for messages like serial, CAN, or ARINC messages, and VMAP is also good for obtaining multiple analog input values. Since the FPGA is acquiring data for you, DMAP and VMAP can acquire data much faster than point-by-point mode. DMAP can supply you with data up to and including 5 kHz, while VMAP can supply you data up to the full capability of the I/O board. ACB mode. ACB stands for Advanced Circular Buffer. ACB mode also programs the FPGA to collect data for you automatically. In this case, the data is buffered on the I/O module itself. When user-defined, predetermined conditions are met, the data will be transferred to the host PC. ACB can acquire data up to the full capability of the I/O board, but there is a slight delay in obtaining the data as it has been buffered on the I/O module. Again, the delay in obtaining the data is user configurable. Since the data is in a buffer, if the network drops a packet, ACB can determine this and recover the dropped data for you. If you plan to acquire data for multiple I/O boards, you would have one ACB per I/O board. In summary, if you need to collect data up to 100 Hz for your application, point-by-point mode would be most appropriate. If you need to get at the sensor's data quickly, possibly to make a decision, as in a control application or for some other reason, across an arbitrary number of I/O boards and a variable number of channels per I/O board, you would want to use DMAP or VMAP. And if you need a large amount of data about a signal with 100% packet integrity, ACB mode would be your best solution. Please see our other videos in the series. How do you get your data? And the many interfaces to UEI data acquisition.